Good morning. Happy Monday. So, today I just want to talk about real world friction. In the weekend, so just been out for a run and thought put some eggs on. I like boiled eggs on toast after my run, get a bit of protein in. And I thought, I'll just shoot to the supermarket and grab some fresh bread to go with the eggs. And they're in cold water, so return trip 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and no issue. Well, anyway, went into the supermarket, got my bits and pieces, got out to the car, and the car wouldn't start. So, um, just thinking maybe it's a flat battery. It just sort of made some clicking sounds. There was a nice lady woman that come out and offered a jump start, seeing me sitting there with my bonnet open. So we tried jump starting. No, it wouldn't work. And I'm going, here we go. And I'm trying to ring home. I'm trying to ring my mate who was staying to see if he could turn the eggs off and get my son to bring down the jump pack. Ringing my mate's number, my son, back and forth. None of them are answering, and I'm starting to panic. I can't get my car started. I'm thinking, should I've got eggs on the stove boiling? Been known to forget about them and boil them dry. So that was a real fear. Anyway, finally got through to my mate, and he was standing in the kitchen apparently talking to my son. They were together. They brought down the jump pack. It's a grunty one. Chucked it on the battery. No, still nothing. Just the car would just make a click. That was it. Click sound. So I was thinking, maybe it's the starter motor. So I got out the tyre iron and started, or the jack bar, and started tapping the alternator. Found the starter motor, tapped that. Still no difference. Still made the one click. I'm going, oh shit! Now I'm fucking stuck outside the supermarket. It's right outside the supermarket doors. What am I going to do? I've got car insurance, but did I accept roadside assist? Anyway, I thought I'll give them a ring, see if I've got that cover, roadside assist cover with AMI. Yep, they just said ring a garage, see if someone's open, and we'll organise. You ring us back, and we'll organise a tow truck. Sweet. So we looked around between us. My son's girlfriend was there as well, and found a crowd down the main road of Tauranga. Anyway, so outside the supermarket, we had to get the car to the garage before 12 o'clock before they shut, so it could be locked inside. And sitting there thinking, or waiting for the tow truck service to text me. The insurance company, when I rang them back, said, well, get hold of the towie and he can text you when he's on his way. Anyway, so I was sitting there, and then my son came across. They were sitting in their car and said they were going to shoot off, get some food, come back later. Anyway, they must have got their food, come back, and they were sitting back in the car park somewhere. And my son come and jumped back in the car when the tow truck turned up and said, the tow truck's here. So within 15 minutes of ringing the tow truck or the insurance company, the towie was there, which was really good. And then he basically got the car onto the tow truck and took the car down to the garage where it's going to get repaired today, hopefully. But I guess the biggest thing is you like with the car breaking down. It's like it's Saturday morning. I've got 2 days of the weekend to go. What am I going to do to get around? I've got some stuff that I wanted to get done around town. I wanted to go to Briscoe's or a couple of other shops around the place. And then on Sunday maybe drive to a spot where I would like to do my run. I've got a favourite running circuit. But it just, how you feel like you lose your freedom and a little bit trapped or something. And then you're thinking, Shit, I wonder what this car's going to cost me to get fixed. I don't have any money. Um, you could see all those loops. You could easily start building the fear, the anxiety, the what ifs. Um, yeah, it was a real strange one for me. So, where am I? All this could normally knock me off centre in the past or derail the day, the weekend, that feeling of trap. Now what? Um, three days to go. No car. Normally run quite a bit, and then I've sort of had a sore tight hamstring, left hamstring. So I decided against running on Sunday because I just didn't want to damage it any further. On Sunday, I thought I'll listen to my favourite podcaster. He said he was going to be doing a show, and then I'll go for a walk. But it turns out he didn't do a show, so it was like a bit of disappointment. Anyway, so I went for the walk, and during the walk I thought about the different ways I could pay for this repair, or where I'm going to access some money from, because it's a real concern. And then pieces just started falling into place. Like, all right, I can raise so much capital. Had a couple of things to sell, a couple of things that were sitting with my mum that she got to sell on my behalf. So I got some money come back in today. So without stressing and I guess having the total financial detachment, choosing it not to let or the potential of the repair bill rattle my alignment. I was just contemplating different ways I could pay for this. Worst case scenario. What? Hopefully it's like all I'm thinking the battery's okay and it's probably a starter motor or a solenoid. And over the weekend, so I've got the money stuff sorted, but I think I have. Hopefully, bugger all if it's anything outside of what I've got coming, what I think should cover the bill. Things work out over life. Always notice that eventually, if you need about it, and marriage. Yep. So anyway, over the weekend, I wasn't actually trapped. There was options. I get out for the walk, which I do anyway. So not having the car didn't stop me from doing that. I've quite enjoyed walking with the son's dog, and just a genuine joy of walking with her, having some fun, teasing her, and she plays playful back. Amazing connection with her, really. She's a real good dog. Her name's Zoe. And then I could borrow my son's car. So I borrowed that to do the couple of things that I wanted to do. That I would have done having my own car. So I didn't lose out on doing anything different. Just had to wait till he got up so I could access the car keys. Because, sleep out. Full of what? Obviously, security, whatever reason. So yeah, just a later start to do some things on Sunday. But yeah, so I wasn't trapped. I had freedom. I had still control of my own life. I kept my alignment. I went for a walk. Had some fun with the dog. Went out in the car. Did the chores I wanted to do. Got a new not letting it rattle your cage. Just stay with it. Normally things work out. Just be calm, to go through what you can do, what you can't do, options, and surprised by who offers solutions, in this car for use. And I've got it today. In a different car today. I've got it till my car's fixed. So things worked out, but it was just settling my own mind, making sure that my alignment didn't fall away or get knocked off centre. Things aren't as bad as what you think sometimes. So yeah, hopefully this afternoon. I still haven't seen the repair bill or what the what is wrong with the car. So fingers crossed that it's not too bad. But yeah, so just hang in there. Don't let things phase you. If you do react or fall off, just remember the good. Come back to your centre. Smile. It's going to be okay. Cool. Have a good day. Cheers.